Just like China cannot impose its territorial claims on India, the standoff is far from over. The situation is tense. Attempts are being made to resolve matters. Fresh reports indicate a de-escalation, but we say take it all with a sack of salt. They've done way too much back and forth here. Here is how the situation stands today. Disengagement has begun at 3 flashpoints on the line of actual control, LAC. Sources tell WION the Chinese troops have gone back 500 meters at all 3 sites, the Galwan Valley, the Hot Springs and Pangong So, the Pangong Lake. The disengagement began after 11 hours of marathon talks between Indian and Chinese forces. We are told both sides have arrived at a quote-unquote mutual consensus, but the distrust remains. China has betrayed India more than once. There's no reason why it won't do it again. Fresh satellite images do not inspire confidence. It looks like China is not at all serious about disengagement. These pictures have been published by news agency Reuters. We told you about this last night. Now we have more details to share. What you see on your screen are 2 satellite images. The location is the same, a raised river terrace that overlooks the Galwan River. The first one was clicked on the 22nd of May. The second one exactly 1 month later, 22nd June, 3 days back. Can you tell the difference? These pictures claim that China has built new and extensive structures. And they are near the site where the forces on both sides clashed. The structures in this photograph are camouflaged tents or covered structures. There's also a potential new camp. From the picture, it looks like it's under construction. Some structures are visible here. They look like walls or barricades. And the world is watching all of this. China's military aggression is alarming. World leaders have expressed concern. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, for instance. The India-China border clash was raised in the British Parliament. An MP posed a question to Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and this is what he said.
It's absolutely right to draw the attention of the House to a very serious and worrying situation which we are monitoring closely. And perhaps the best thing I can say to her is that we are encouraging both parties to engage in dialogue on the issues on the border and sort it out between them.
Final question, Matt Rodder.
The United Kingdom is a P5 country, a permanent member of the Security Council. China enjoys the veto power too, but it has not been able to veto global condemnation. Other P5 members are speaking out against China's border aggression. The French ambassador to India, for instance, Emmanuel Lenné, he tweeted. On the 19th of June, he expressed condolences over the death of the Indian soldiers in action. The United States is speaking out too, quite aggressively, if I may add. 5 days ago, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo slammed the Chinese army. He called the Communist Party, quote-unquote, a rogue actor. And now Japan has spoken out. China's expansionism is a matter of global concern. Today, the Japanese defense minister said China's activities in the South China Sea are alarming.
What's going on in South China Sea is also alarming. There are some Vietnamese fishing boats sunk by Chinese. There's a lot going on in South China Sea. And what's happening in Hong Kong, well, the 2 systems in one country is sort of eroding.
The Japanese defense minister raised a range of issues, but there's only one message that the world is giving China: behave.